I'm Lori Husengay. I work at McKinley Elementary in Owatonna, Minnesota, and we are working on an arts integration project here, trying to extend our students' learning, being able to sort and identify different stages of the life cycle of a plant.
We have been doing a project on plants, and we made claymation movies to go with it. We were showing how a plant goes from a seed to adult, and we have been working a lot on it.
This is our first year at McKinley Elementary as a STEM school. We wanted to make sure that something with STEM, science, technology, engineering, or math was a part of what we did with our project. We started to look at the science standards in second grade and how we could make artwork with what we were doing. The big idea we started with was change. What kinds of things change? What kind of things in the second grade curriculum can show change?
The students first began in the classroom learning about the life cycle of plants. We used our STEM journal, and it's a composition journal that we use, and they would do some research on the computer, or we would do some reading, and they would keep their thoughts in their journal. They took that into the art room where they drew technical pictures of those stages. After they did the technical drawings, they took a stage of a particular plant, whether it was a potato or a tomato and so on. And each child took clay and produced their stage. And from there, they built their claymation video.
The tinier movements you have, the better your movie's gonna look. A really great video, you probably would have 100 pictures. A lot of them really got into it. They had their backgrounds going with the clouds floating across the page, the rain coming down. I think one group even had their plant dying and turning into a seed and growing again. Another group ended up having a little person walk onto the page and ate the fruit that the plant grew.
After they had finished their claymation, they came back to the classroom where we created a timeline of the plant life cycle and a human life cycle and showed the correlation between the two so that they could make connections. Then they wrote their story or their narrative that would tell the story that would go with the claymation video. The kids are excited about the things that they've created and they want to share them with others.
I would love to do this project again, and hopefully we can do it with all of our second graders next year.
Early in the project, when Amanda and I were co-teaching, we worked very well because I taught the science piece where she would support it with the art piece, and it just seemed to flow because the two were built together. I really think the lesson was much stronger for our students.